Hello, and welcome to day 3 of the Fear to Freedom 2022 and beyond. Today, we are talking about the power of stepping out in faith. All right, where are my faithful people out there? Okay, jokes aside, let me start off with a huge disclaimer. I am a Christian. I will be talking about faith today. I don't mean to offend anyone by doing that. But let me tell you something. As a Christian, right? I just believe that when I'm talking about stepping out in faith, especially when we're talking about stepping out in faith to freedom, right? To me, it's grounded in one's, belief, one's, understanding of the power of the higher power, the power of God, the power of the Spirit. I mean, the power of the universe in doing that. I have always believed, right, as a Christian, as a believer, that it's ridiculous of me to know God and not trust His plans and His direction. I believe that if we believe and know God the way that we say we do, for those of you that do, then we have to be willing and open to step out in faith in the face of fear, especially our own inner fears. The very essence of stepping out in faith, to me, means that we probably will not have all the answers. But then God, the universe, Allah, He does. We don't even have to know the path. We don't even know the how. But what we have responsibility of is to know our heart desires and what it is that we want. So to me, stepping out in faith also goes hand in hand with ask and you shall receive. Many of us do not even know what we want, do not even know what we want to ask for. So that's why we don't have. It says also, even in the Bible itself, you have not because you ask not. In my experience of hearing God speak to me, right? He's never given me a complete picture of this is how you're going to do this and this is how this is going to be done. He's always, however, given me one step at a time, whispered that small voice to say, this is your next best step. This is the person that will help you out. This is the way that I want you to go. It didn't always come easy to me, but I had to be still. I had to work on my mindfulness. I had to work on being open to hearing and seeing the nudges that come along and say, it's now time to take the next faith step. Are you listening to that voice? Have you ever heard that voice? Have you ever felt that direction that just comes to you because something in you is pushing you to do something, and then you say, you know what, I don't know what it is, but I just feel this sense of doing A, B, C. Have you ever felt that? Because that is stepping out in faith. So let me tell you, I'm an analytical person. I'm also, I won't admit it, but maybe a perfectionist at times, right? So it becomes difficult sometimes when you're an analyst and a perfectionist to just believe that I don't have to know the end result. I don't have to know why I'm doing this here, but I know I have to do it, because then sometimes it has to be logical for me to move forward, but I've learned a big lesson, and may it be a lesson for you as well today as you listen to this video, that you do not have to have all the answers or a clear picture, because God's ways are not our ways. When we try to make sense of everything that He directs us to do, then at that point we get in the way of the plans that He has for us. We get in the way of being open and being receptive to the next best step that we're supposed to take as a way of stepping out in faith. So for those of you that are listening to this today, I say trust in Him, trust in your gut, trust in the universe, Allah, or a higher power that you believe in. How do you do that? choose someone that you trust, that has the best interest in you, and then talk to them about, what it is that you're feeling, the vision that God has for you, that is, instilling in you, so that you can get somebody that supports you and just put a little fire under you. I'm a coach. So that's one of the things that I do, to work with those people that saying, I have this, idea. I have this that is going on with me, but I don't know what to do, and I don't know how to take that next step. Maybe I might be the person that, can work with you. Either way, find somebody that you trust. Be open to hearing the feedback, and also be open to going beyond your fears and stepping out in faith. That's pretty much, what it is, being able to step out and pray in faith, but then pray about it. Pray about whatever ideas that you have. Pray about what it is that you're hearing. Pray for clarity if it's not clear, because if you do, then it becomes very, very clear to you on what it is that you're supposed to do. So as we step out in faith, this 2022 and beyond, may it be that you listen to your gut more often, and also be able to be a risk taker, because that's the only way you're going to experience the freedom, if you are a risk taker. So the question, self-reflection question today. Ask yourself, am I letting matters that are out of my control stress me out? What is it that I can control? And what is it that I need to let go? Forward we go, from fear to freedom. This time, guarantee yourself that you do it big and you do it better. This is DrStem. Be encouraged.